I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph.
And boy, do we have a great show in store for you today. It's called The Best Eats of Columbus. And if you really enjoy great food, well, you foodies, get ready.
That's right, Mike. And we had such a huge response to last week's show, we've decided to bring you some more Halloween fun.
Well, I tell you, fasten the eat belts. We got a great show in store for you today.
We're going to start off today at Paolos Pasta. It's the passion of owners Christina and Vinny Polino.
That's right, Renee. And they hope that the food that they create creates warm memories for you and the people that you love and dine with.
So we are an authentic Italian ristorante where Christina, of course, my wife, and I own and operate. She's the pastry chef and I'm the executive chef.
So Paolos Pasta is an intimate 10-table restaurant, similar in size to what you'd find in Italia. So this size allows us to provide an individualized experience where every dish is made in-house and handcrafted. We're committed to providing authentic Italian ingredients and authentic Italian hospitality.
We have a 3 and a 4-course option that changes every single month. In fact, since we opened in August, we've done 146 different dishes. We draw from our experiences traveling throughout all of Italia, both tasting and training the various regional fare.
So we have 2 dishes that never leave our menu. Our cacio e pepe, that's tossed tableside in a 60-pound wheel of pecorino romano cheese, and our tiramisu that's individually plated in a mocha pod.
We do not have industrial pasta. Instead, what we do is we extrude all of our pasta through bronze using only semolina flour, the exact way it's made in Italia. In addition, we also make all of our filled pastas by hand every single day. And finally, the desserts. Christina trained in Paris at Le Cordon Bleu, and her ever-changing dolce are the perfect finish to every meal.
But we believe that dining out is more than just eating food. We put the guest experience at the forefront of everything that we do.
Because we are only 10 tables, reservations are definitely recommended. You can do that on Open Table, or you can also reach out to us over the phone at our phone number, 614-849-6966.
And you can also find us on our website at polinospasta.com.
Rue, meaning soul or spirit. Rue is a progressive Indian restaurant located in the short north.
That's right, Renee. And Rue wants to bring the India spirit to Columbus through the restaurant experience.
So here at Rue Progressive Indian means we try to bring in a lot of different flavors from all around India. India is a very large country, as we know. Northern India has its own flavors, South India has its own flavors, there's all the coastal regions. Here at Rue, we try to bring that all together. You get a little taste of everything, with also incorporating Midwest flavors, being here in Ohio, and different techniques. We present food a little bit different than you're traditionally used to. People's perception of Indian food is always either buffets or takeout. No one's really used to that high-end experience with this, and that's what we try to provide here. Knowing Columbus, knowing the food market here and the people here and the Midwest hospitality, it just kind of made sense to bring a concept like this here. People are really into trying new things and always looking for a different experience, and the food scene in Columbus is always growing to where like people are experimenting, people are trying different things. But there was nothing really like this here, so it kind of made sense growing up here to bring something like this here. So in about a week or so, we're getting ready to change to our fall winter cocktail menu. Our spring menu had a lot of melons, a lot of fresh, bright flavors. Our fall menu is a little more spicy, a little more filling, a little warmer palates, which pair really well with our warm, comforting food here, which is perfect for the winter, as well as changing our dessert menu coming up. I like to have a lot of fun with the desserts, keep it very seasonal, keep it fresh. So I'm getting ready to change into our next set of desserts here as well. So our phone number is 614-972-8678. You can reach us there for reservations and any questions. And then as well, we use Open Table for our reservations. So you can get on the app or go on our website and book for any party you'd like to, Tuesday through Sunday.
The Haunted Farm is farm, fresh, fear. with more screams per acre than anywhere around.
That's right. And this place is located in Pleasantville. They have two great attractions, the Haunted Barn and the Corn Maze. And they even have live entertainment on specific nights.
When you first come in, you'll go into the center of the barn in the front in the courtyard. Sit by the bonfire and wait until it's your turn to go into the barn. Once you're into the barn, you'll proceed through the barn maze and come out the back. We'll put you into a ghost town, and then ultimately we'll spit you out at the corn maze. And then you will continue through there and walk the property from the back to the front, to the exit. 40 minutes from start to finish. That means going through the barn maze and then through the corn maze. We have no age restrictions. You're able to get a glow stick at the front if the children scare easily. Kind of keeps the monsters at bay and lets them enjoy everything. The wait times can tend to be long, but you can now purchase the tickets online. If you purchase the tickets online, your wait time is nominal at best. So I'd say probably about 10, 15 minutes if you get them online. If you want to get time ticketing and purchase the tickets so your wait time is nominal, you can go to our website, which is www.haunted-farm.com. Or you can get us on Facebook at The Haunted Farm. And also some social media from there out is Haunted Farm.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Starliner Diner, located in Hilliard, is a fun, family-friendly restaurant with a real eclectic interior that's won several awards.
That's right. We've had them featured on the show several times. I had a chance to sit down with Ronnie, learn about their unique Cuban menu and how they win so many awards. When we do a food show and we say the best of Columbus, Starliner Diner is top of mind awareness with us because we've had such a long relationship.
I really appreciate it. We've actually been really, really fortunate. We just won Best Diner in Columbus from Columbus Monthly Magazine, and we've been really lucky over the years to win a lot of awards for our breakfast and for being local. Yep, we've won Best Hangover Breakfast, Best Restaurant in Hilliard, so we've been very, very lucky. We've got a Cuban, we have some Cajun, there's a little Tex-Mex in there, but it's primarily Cuban, and it's just good, man.
Well, let's talk about some of the items you've got here today.
Sure. First, we've got the fried plantain appetizer. It is a fan favorite. They're delicious, just sliced and fried. They're sweet, they're sticky. We've got our Creole macaroni. This is probably our all-time best-selling dish. It's got onions, peppers, tomatoes, and corn with Cajun sausage and chicken. We have our cornbread crusted chicken casserole, which is perfect for when it gets cold out. Has a creamy filling with celery, onions, carrots, potatoes, corn, chicken, saffron. And then we're trying a new thing for the season. We've got a pumpkin spice pancake with a cream cheese frosting, and it turned out delicious. They're light, they're fluffy, they've got a little pumpkin spice to them. They're very, very good.
What is some of the favorite dishes when people come in? What do they want here?
I would say the plantains and that Creole macaroni are probably two of the best-selling things that we have. And we also have an awesome Cuban sandwich that goes really well. It comes with more of those plantains.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a place to come and try it. Give us your hours and some contact information where we can find you here in Hilliard.
Sure, we're open 9 to 3 on Sunday and Monday, 9 to 9 Tuesday through Saturday. We're at 4121 Main Street in Hilliard. You can reach us at 614-529-1198 or starlinerdiner.com.
Are you ready to experience the masterful Mediterranean cuisine as featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives?
Yeah, it's fantastic. At Zaytoon, they don't care just about the great Mediterranean food and service, but they want to build great relationships with their customers that last a lifetime.
Zaytoon is a very simple, simple, concept. The food, I don't have a lot of option. I want to say I don't have a lot of options, but each option I have probably 7 or 8, items. But Each one has a unique favorite, unique taste. The first thing is to make it simple, to make sure everything is fresh and fast at the same time. People they don't want to wait for the food. It only takes about 1 minute to 20 seconds to get the food and it'll be sitting on the table and eating. I make sure everything has to be fresh the same day. To get everything good quality, the best quality, and to have the customer satisfied. I almost have everything from the scratch. For example, the hummus takes me about 18 hours to do. It's preparing a day before, which is soaking the chickpeas, and the next day cooking the chickpeas for 4 to 5 hours, soaking it for 12 hours, and cooking it for 5 hours to 6 hours, and then blend it every day to have the taste and the freshness taste, about it. Same thing for the falafel. The falafel, we do the same thing, soak the chickpeas a day before, and the next day we ground the falafel with a lot of vegetables to stay fresh, and to keep it fresh, and just serve it, during the day. For the rice, we cook the rice. I cook the rice on the stove burner. It's not like rice cooker or anything. It takes time, but I do it twice a day. We have the social media of Instagram, Facebook, and we have our own website. It's Zaytoon Eats, MediterraneanGrill.com.
Visionary Meals understands the growing trend to eat healthy, but also understands our fast-paced society we live in.
Yeah, and Josh, the owner, he wants to bring you the best products locally grown and from the farm to make sure that that product is first rate.
We are a healthy meal prep company preparing ready-to-eat meals, shipping them all over the state of Ohio. We are farm to table, 100% gluten-free, and constantly adapting and evolving to bring the best quality product to our customers on a day-to-day basis. So what sets Visionary Meals apart from other meal prep companies is the customer attention and the quality of product. We source all of our products locally, bringing farm to table to what we do on a daily basis, along with being 100% gluten-free. We are constantly changing and adapting to what our customers need to bring the highest quality product to the table for them on a day-to-day basis.
One of the reasons I chose Visionary Meals to work with is because I actually didn't become a chef until I worked at Visionary Meals, and working with Josh, he pushed me to become the chef that I am today. And I'm constantly growing, learning, and adapting in our kitchen. Visionary Meals offers a wide variety of foods. We offer chef specials and signature entrees, and then we also really incorporate different ethnicities and different cultures into our food, and our menu is ever changing, so you get a wide variety and a huge selection of what to pick from.
So Visionary Meals is one of the fastest growing meal prep companies today, mostly for one reason, and that is the people behind the product. Starting with the employees. Everyone comes to work every day so energetic, fired up to be in the work environment that they are in to bring the highest quality product we can for our customers. But outside of that, we have such an amazing community around us that supports us, believes in the mission, and is truly there every step of the way through this process with us as a company. We're also constantly changing and adapting the way that we bring our product to our customers to make it the best customer experience possible. So if you're interested in meal prepping with Visionary Meals, I would first visit our website, which is www.visionarymeals.com, and peruse our website from there and look at all the amazing options that we have to offer.
Coming up, we are headed to German Village, where we're going to introduce you to a chef that's from Albania.
That's right, and his passion for cooking is just amazing. He was featured on the Food Network. That's straight ahead. Now, where do you turn? Who do you call? Columbus Collision Center is your one-stop body shop when your vehicle's been in an accident. From first call to completed repair, Columbus Collision Center makes it easy to get your vehicle safely back on the road fast. So when you need that quality one-stop body shop, call Columbus Collision Center at 614-350-8251 or go to columbuscollision.com. Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
WG stands for World's Greatest, and grinders is another word for subs. We stopped by WG Grinders to find out what makes their subs so special.
You know, Renee, they are absolutely delicious. So we learned about some special deals and some great lunch specials as well.
Well, basically, this was actually founded, this sub-franchise was founded on Ohio State campus back in the 80s. Mike Belisari franchised it, and then I came and purchased it back in maybe about 10, 11 years ago. What actually got me attracted to WG Grinders was the sourdough bread. You can't go wrong with any of the sandwiches they have. That sourdough bread makes that whole sandwich on that. Our basic special when you walk in, our best deal we have, which is pretty much a 6-inch Italian. You get a cookie, bag of chips, a drink, and a pickle spear. So you get the whole package. And our other specials that we've actually done are feed 100 for 100, which is actually 12 20 inches. You get 4 Italian 20 inches, you get 4 turkey 20 inches, you get 4 ham 20 inches. Then you also get a full pan of salad and a full pan of pasta. And if you want something smaller, we actually have a $45 deal, which is only 4 20 inches. But with that deal, you can actually choose anything off our menu. And we'll give you a half pan of salad and a half pan of either our cold pasta or our cheddar mac. We want to see these sandwiches sell. We're not trying to make money off every single sandwich. We're actually going for the volume. We want people to enjoy WG Grinders. We want them to enjoy the sourdough bread and all the sandwiches that we make. So basically, WG Grinders has a website, wggrinders.com. We also have our own site, which is through Slice. And you can go to that site and actually give you all our deals that we're just talking about right now at the same price I just mentioned. But you're also welcome to call us at 614-459-3663.
Well, we'd like to give a big O&A shout out today to True Food Kitchen in Easton. Thank you for hosting us today. At True Food Kitchen, their menu is carefully crafted so that every bite and every sip packs a big punch of flavor.
Yes, it does. And their artists and chefs create classic worthy foods here. It's just amazing alongside some seasonal offerings.
True Food Kitchen is different from other health food restaurants because it's based off of an anti-inflammatory diet, which was designed by Dr. Weil in 2008 in Phoenix. So the menu at True Food Kitchen is designed off the anti-inflammatory diet, which is designed to promote health using nutrient-dense ingredients, fresh produce, which is all organic, non-GMO, locally sourced, and as sustainable ingredients as possible. Our juices are made fresh daily, bringing in as many organic ingredients, sustainable proteins. I definitely recommend the Kale Aid. It has organic kale, apples, celery, cucumbers, and ginger, and lemon. Some other dishes that I would recommend would be the ancient grains, a mixture of farro, quinoa, and brown rice cooked with lemongrass, ginger, and turmeric. Just nutrient-dense ingredients that are just packed full of flavor. What you'll get from True Food Kitchen is a chef-led kitchen and scratch bar. You can go to our website at truefoodkitchen.com. Call us at 614-269-8910. Our social media handle is @LiveTrueFood. And our location in Columbus is 4052 Worth Avenue in Easton.
Spend the day at Lainer's Pumpkin Farm. Treat your family to some good old-fashioned country farm fun.
That's right, Renee. I spent the day there talking to Christy and Shelley about all the things that you can enjoy on the farm, as well as some new things this year. Well, Shelley, Christy, good to have Lainer's Pumpkin Farm back on the show.
Thanks for being here, Mike.
Yeah, everybody knows this one. But if you haven't been out here, if you haven't seen this, if you haven't come out and enjoyed this, what is there to do?
We have over 40 activities for families to do. We have a swing line. We have hay rides that are going every day on the weekend. 2 jump pillows, a bounce house, 10-acre corn maze, a mini corn maze, pedal go-karts, a corn box. There's just so much to do.
So, Shelley, tell us what else is new on the farm this year.
We have an old-time village this year we built. It has a one-room schoolhouse, and the kids can go in and play with some different activities in there, right on the chalkboards and the old-school slates. And then we have a little old barn that has a huge corn box in it. The kids can get in and play in the corn box, and there's a general store. It's more like a little museum going back in time in the general store.
You come for the activities, you enjoy those, but you have other things to do here, right?
We have delicious food, for one thing. My son-in-law, Matt, smokes the pork and beef, and it's so good. He's such a good cook. It's delicious.
So tell us how we learn more about Lainer's Pumpkin Farm.
The best way is to go to our website at lainerpumpkins.com. And in general, we're open every weekend from the 3rd weekend in September through the end of October from 10 to 7. And we have several bonus days that we're open during the week, as well as evenings from 4:30 to 7. on our bonus days, that's the perfect day for you to come. On the Mondays and the Fridays that we're open to the public all day, those are the days to beat the crowd.
Coming up, we're headed to Hilliard to show you how blending several foods can create a unique dining experience.
Yeah, you know, they call it fusion, and this is where they bring together American, Puerto Rican, Cuban, and even a little touch of Italian. That's straight ahead.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page, onacolumbus.com. We'll give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Vultures of the Manticore complements the German tradition by serving great German food and beer, along with some new American twists in this beautiful historic place.
Yeah, you know, Renee, I always enjoy interviewing Vulture because he has such a passion for what he does. And he told me about the American dream and how this country is so important to him. Well, Vulture, so good to be back at Vulture at the Manticore.
Thank you so much.
You know, I really want to talk about the American dream and about what you put together here. Tell me a little bit about it.
I mean, one was not America great. I came here with nothing. I had nothing, and look at what I got, and I'm very grateful.
There's one person that stands out in my mind with a passion for cooking, and that is you. You are just amazing to watch.
I don't know what it is, but I'm go-go. I want to go. I don't want to stop. There is no rest. It's just me. I don't understand. I don't know. It's just me. Go, go, go.
What's the number one dish everyone loves to come and get at Vulture de Manticore?
Veal, pork shank, and my 3 wieners on the menu. The appetizers are amazing. You take a bite of that wiener, you will never forget. Like, it's just rich. It's beautiful.
The corned beef is pretty good, though.
Oh, my God.
Let's talk about that.
This one falls apart. There is no thin shave or anything like that. We cook this one forever. I mean, we braise it, spices and everything.
You're talking about buying a farm now. Tell us a little bit about that idea.
So something about that farm to table. I'm buying 300-400 chickens to have my own eggs here in my restaurant. Hopefully it's sooner than later, but that's my plan. Something organic, better.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find Vultures at the Manticore. Come down here and enjoy one of these phenomenal meals.
So we're very active on Instagram, Facebook. My website is available. You can see the pictures of the food. And we just opened a TikTok. It's going very well. We're doing videos every day. It's just a part of the business.
So what's the website?
vulturesatthemanticore.com.
Louies African Restaurant is an unassuming eatery with a warm vibe, offering traditional African food and drinks.
That's right. And their food is tasty and fresh. And not only that, they even offer an American menu.
Louies African Restaurant is an African restaurant which was established 2006. We specialize in African food. African food is diverse because we have like similar ingredients and similar cuisine, but prepared differently. For instance, like plantains, you know, Puerto Ricans eat plantains, Mexicans eat plantains, and we eat plantains as well. I would say we get a lot of our ingredients too at the Chinese market, and you know, their food too is similar to ours, you know, but prepared differently. They can expect the African hospitality. And not only that too, good food. Make sure the customers are comfortable, you know, make sure we ask questions such as, do you have any allergies, your palate to spicy food, and we make sure, you know, we take the time to know what the customers need and we make sure to serve them the right things. Columbus is very diverse. I saw the African businesses here and, you know, the churches and everybody's doing so well. And I said, you know, this place would be a great place to, you know, establish an African restaurant here. African food is not something that you can rush. We advise that they can order in advance, call the number 614-430-3350, or go on our app. And you can also find us on Instagram and Louies Asanka, and you can find us on Google and Yelp too as well.
Louies Grill Fusion Restaurant is a home of made-from-scratch fusion food.
That's right. And the fusion culture is a blend of many cultures, including Mexican, American, Puerto Rican, Cuban, and even a little American. And this out-of-the-way place is absolutely fantastic.
This restaurant started with my family, my dad, my mom, my uncle, and his wife back in 2009. And my uncle just knew how to cook really good food, and my dad had already been in the restaurant business for a little bit. So they just teamed up and started this restaurant. Changes, I would just say just more people have been coming in and, you know, getting to know our food and our cuisine, and we have a lot of regular customers coming in. Well, loyal customers was the biggest thing. We shut down for about a week, but then when the government let us, open back up for carryout, surprisingly, I don't know if all of our customers were ordering takeout, but I would say a really good amount of them were, and that really kept us afloat, thankfully, because otherwise, it was looking tough, but thankfully we stayed open. Yeah, well, a lot of people come in for our fish tacos, fajitas, our jambalaya, but we also have, Tex-Mex food, so we have burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, salads, burgers. But yeah, definitely margaritas. The margaritas are really delicious here. I personally like them, but a lot of our customers like them too. Our phone number here is 614-777-5606. And they can just log into our website. We have a new website as well. Our website is louiesgrilloh.com. They can request reservations on there, catering orders, and see our menu, and either order online for pickup there as well.
The Haunted Hoorah is an experience like no other in this interactive military sci-fi themed haunt.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I had an opportunity to get inside that haunt, and I can tell you, it attacks your senses and fears at every twist and turn. Check this out. Well, as we promised, we were going to come in and go deep inside the Haunted Hoorah. Tell us a little bit about where we're at now. This is what you call the recruiting center?
Yep, this is recruitment. In any military, you have to get recruited. And here at the Hoorah, you've enlisted in the doctor's army. We'll move you on to medical, and we'll give you your serum. And if your serum holds, you're on your way. As you get enlisted, you will end up over into kind of a physical challenge. So you'll do the climbing wall, you'll go underneath the barbed wire, and you'll eventually end up at the elevator where if you've survived the rest of this, you'll end up seeing the doctor down in his lab, 71 floors down. Well, the doctor, he's not going to be too happy to see you. I can tell you that right now. But if you're worthy, he's going to use you. If not, I pity the fool, right? It's a real facility that you'll be going through office to office to office to office. A lot of turns, a lot of doorways. You're going to run into a lot of interesting things here.
Now, what about touch, non-touch as you go through it?
All right, we're a no-touch haunt. Means our actors can get within inches of you, but they're not going to touch you. We strongly recommend 12 years and up. We're not going to limit it to a parent who wants to have their kids having nightmares, but we don't suggest it. We've had a lot of positive reviews lately. The whole thing is at the end, if you're a tough guy, nothing's going to scare you. Maybe a jump scare is going to get you. We're not all set up for jump scares constantly, but at the end of the day, did you have a good time?
Fantastic. Well, again, give us some contact information one more time, your website, and where we can find more and find you up here.
So hauntedhoorah.com, or check us out on our Facebook.
Thanks so much for showing us around the Haunted Hoorah. This place is absolutely amazing. We got to get some folks up here from the Columbus area to check this out.
Yeah, it's always our pleasure. Remember, Marion, Ohio.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show and you visit some of the places that we featured. If you missed any of today's show, you can always go to our website at onacolumbus.com. That's where you can find this episode. And remember to follow us on Facebook. Renee, what's coming up next week?
Well, next week, Mike, do you remember when they used to roll the sidewalks up at 5 p.m. in downtown Columbus?
Well, they called us a cowtown.
That's right. Well, not anymore. So next week is all about the best of downtown Columbus.
Until next time.
Have a great week.